Hello and welcome back to my garden. It's been such a rainy day today and the rain just let up. So I said it's perfect time to see what's new in the garden. So sad, but the daffodils are just about, not just about, they are done. There's just one that's kind of petering off, but they were beautiful and I enjoyed them. I do plan on letting the leaves brown out. They say to do that so that the bulbs can get more energy, and then plant them out in the fall. The ranunculus, I will always have ranunculus. At least that's what I'm saying right now. But the last garden tour, there was only one, and that one had lasted for about 4 weeks. That's, when I bought it, the bloom was already there. Since then, that bloom has petered out, and we have two that has bloomed out, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6. Like, it is budded out, and I'm here for it, yo. I'm here for it. This daffodil has finished. I'm just gonna snip the tops off and let the bulbs re-energize. All right, that's my dwarf lilac from Proven Winners. We have one on this side and one on this side. These have blooms. I am so excited about it. I actually only purchased these last fall, so I'm excited that, and I purchased them in the 4-inch pot, so they were really tiny. So I'm very excited that I got something. But I love them. And of course my boxwood and little giant arborvitae right here. Let's go down and see what else is going on. I did plan on doing some chores in the garden today, which the rain kind of placed a little bit of halt on, but that's okay. The little quick fire hydrangeas are leafing out really well. This one, I actually uprooted it and centered it, so I think it might be a little bit behind, but we'll see. This one is just doing its thing. Okay. The weeping Japanese maple is looking glorious. It's filling out really nicely. The boxwood, catmints. This salvia, rose marvel, I am actually going to move it. The catmints are getting really big, and I think that it's creating too much shade around it, and they need full sun. I do see some buds that are coming up, but just to give it a better chance, I have another place where it'll get more sun that I do plan on moving them. Maybe not today, but perhaps tomorrow. These are the Invincible mini marvettes. They are coming along. White salvia, salvia nemorosa. My buddleia, little dwarf buddleia, I think it's chrysalis buddleia. Now, they're not coming back. These are two penstemons that I inadvertently cut during the fall, and I think they are not coming back, which is okay. It's a planting opportunity. I do have something in mind that I'm holding out for and will be planting in this spot, but it's okay. Roseanne geraniums are coming out. Can't wait to see their blooms. This is the Invincible limetta. Here's another garden mistake. This is a Gara, Steffi Gara. That's a fire truck in the background, excuse that. Yeah, and I had cut that down in the fall as well, and I don't think that it's coming back. As a matter of fact, I pulled on it, looks like it's completely coming out. However, I had to, and look, y'all, she's coming back. So I'm gonna leave her right there. I'm super excited about that. And I'm either going to switch this out, or I wanna see how big the Invincible Limetta gets. I think it's supposed to be like the maximum of 4 feet tall and that wide. So it's gonna fill this area anyway. And I'm not in a rush. That's one thing with gardening. Take your time. You know, that I've learned, just take my time. And my winter gem boxwood with so much new growth on it, I love it. These are what I think the knockout rose. These were here when I moved in, so I am so happy they are coming along. I have 2 of them. Okay, and peony, Dr. Alexander peony is coming right along. A lot of growth since our last walkabout. Being extra careful. The catmints are ready. I have little weeds that need to be pulled. Even though I do have the landscaping fabric, like I said, that is suppressing a lot of the weeds that was here before, I do have to weed new seedlings. It's green velvet boxwood. I love how the green velvet has like a brighter color, and then the winter gem has like a deeper color. I love that contrast, and green velvet at the other end as well. This is the Rose Marvel Salvia numerosa. You see how these are much more advanced than the one in the corner. So the one in the corner I'm gonna plant right here, either tomorrow or sometime soon. These are my soldiers. Again, not quite sure the variety, but I love them. I'm not really using them as a full privacy hedge because we get a lot of wind in this area, and I don't want the wind that's coming from what I believe is the west side to cause damage. So I'm keeping them more so at the height of the fence. And here we go. All right, this is the dark rose white Gila, and if we look close, look, getting a little blooms coming out. So now I'm pretty confident I'm gonna go ahead and cut out these woody ones. I think those are just dead. Well, there's some life here, and then there's some life here, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up more for aesthetics, to be honest with you. And I may be, sacrificing some healthy branches, but I just want to clean it up. Personal preference. You see, even here, some of them is coming up. That's one of the things with gardening, patience, time and patience. Blue star junipers. My little baby over here, my viburnum, snowball viburnum. I love it. The blooms start off as a green, and they're supposed to fade to a white, which they are. So very much so loving it. This is my gardenia. During the last walk, I didn't quite remember the name of this gardenia, and it is, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank again. Oh, Steady As She Goes. Steady As She Goes gardenia. Hardy to my zone. I garden in Brooklyn, New York, zone 7B, and these are hardy down to zone 7. Black scallop ajuga, doing exactly what I had hoped that it would do. It is growing out, and then hopefully we'll just climb all over this rock. This is my blood good Japanese maple. I love it. They're slow growers, but I promise you, y'all, like, it's grown so much since I purchased it. It's been in my garden now for 2 years, and I bought it, I think like when I purchased it, it was like this tall, no lie. So it's a lot of good growth. Here is another viburnum, Korean spice. I love the viburnums. Not the, well, this bloom is done. I had another one in here too that I think is done, but I love the leaves just as much as I love the blooms, to be honest. These are mugo pines, 2 dwarf mugo pines, which I absolutely love. Okay, so here we go with the oak leaf hydrangea. Now, I've been looking up, and yes, they are slow to come back. However, see this. What is that? That looks like it's coming from the side. So I don't know, is this all dead? Like, I don't know. I'm not going to cut this. I'm just going to let it leave because it is absolutely glorious in the fall. And I'm just going to let it do its thing. I've already fertilized my entire garden. I did that at the beginning of this the spring, late winter. So I'm just going to let it live. My hostas, again, I'm not sure which variety these hostas are. They were here when I purchased my home. I transplanted them. They were over, well, it was one big clump that was over there where the viburnum is, and it was getting too much sun, so I uprooted it, divided it, and placed it back here where I think it's loving its life. Here we have another hosta from Proven Winner, and the name is at the tip of my tongue, and it like that I forgot. We have another dwarf small hosta from Proven Winners, which is called Mighty Mouse. All right, I love how this area is coming together. I really do. This is I think White Prince. Yeah, so I love her. The Gold Mop Cypress. I have 3. These are shrubs that I limbed up into small tree forms. Very happy that I did that. So my pots here, I do plan on removing the tulips. They gave a wonderful show, and with the rain and the wind, they are done. Okay, I'm not going to leave the tulips. I'm not going to reuse them. Everything that I've read and every thing that I've seen says that they're not reliable to come back the next year. So my plan is, I got another calabacoa, white calabacoa. I love this center, this yellow center, and I'm just gonna put it at the middle and let it bloom out. This arrangement will last me through the summertime until the first frost. So it's not a lot of color, but I like the I like what's going on in here. I have the calabacoas, the white calabacoas with like the little yellow center. These are what is sweet alyssum, and they smell wonderful. And then my little lavender purple bacoba. Yeah, it's so fresh after the rain. Grateful for the rain because it had been a week since we had some rain. So last week it was so warm that I actually had to water the garden. So I am grateful for this drench that we got. That's all for today's garden walk. Thank you for visiting my garden. Hope to see you again.